Hi and welcome back to Bedecked. I am the author stylist Rebecca and Brian, but you can call me Beck. Today I'm featuring an event I attended that was put on by a local boutique called Candid. It was a styling and shopping event, and the hook was how can you take outfits or pieces of clothing from brunch to boudoir. So they had the owner there, the owner of Candid there, Nikki, showing the brunch outfits, the brunch options. And then they had the owner of Buxom Boudoir, Alicia, to show you how to take those same pieces to a boudoir shoot. Now, you may be asking, what the heck does this have to do with being an author? Well, I have some ideas for you. First of all, I highly advocate for supporting your local businesses, not only because it's just good for your local economies, but also there's a good chance the boutiques that you find either locally or in any small town where you're traveling has unique pieces that other people may not have. I am featuring Candid because it's it's a place I've shopped in the past. It's always fun to go into, and I got to talk to Nikki a little today, and we are trying to brainstorm some collaboration to do in the future. So I will definitely have an episode on that whenever that happens. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Boudoir though, I have justification for that too. First of all, especially how Alicia describes it, you're gonna gain a lot of confidence. I've never been to a shoot with her, but just being in the same room with her, she's so positive and encouraging and really all about body positivity. So without even being on a shoot with her, I can tell that you're gonna walk in maybe a little unsure of yourself. You're gonna walk out feeling like $1 million, especially when you get your pictures back. So that confidence is good for anyone. Now, especially, it could be good for romance authors because not only could you use some of the more covered up or obscured images for your social media if you wanted to, you could also possibly work with a boudoir photographer and bring a model for either your social media or your book covers. She's going to teach you a lot of valuable lessons like posing and what looks good on you, how to stand, and most of all, confidence. So I'm going to show you some footage from the shopping event today. I'm going to show you the talk that Alicia and Nikki did. I will show you one of the outfits I bought, and yeah, just enjoy the ride. Okay, I'm off to the Candid shopping and styling event. I went with an activewear look today because originally I was going to walk the 1.5 miles, but timing did not allow for that. So I will be driving, but I'm gonna park far away so I can get more steps in. So this should be fun. Let's do it.
Okay. I've had one drink, so I'll be as stable as I can. Am I?
Okay, so I came in black leggings and a black crop activewear top. And of course I found this because it's yellow and it matches it. It's awesome. But is it too much? Ladies, stylist for the night, tell me.
My vote is that it is not too much. Yellow's too fun.
See, I like the black better.
I thought the black was cleaner. So
Yeah.
are you going for casual or like professional? Because the black seemed cleaner and more professional.
No, I'm not on the job today.
This seems more fun.
Yeah.
So if you're going for fun.
Jenny?
Can I see the black
Oh,
before I make a decision?
I run Buxom Boudoir, which is a boudoir studio here in Port Washington, and the studio is very self-love focused. We celebrate bodies of all shapes and sizes at my studio, so I'm really excited to be here and talk about how to take clothes that you wear out and about and work them in a shoot as well, because I think a lot of people assume you have to either be wearing lingerie or be nude, and that's simply not the case. There's a lot of options you have.
Yes, and if you know me, you know I never buy something that's only going to have one use, so this is perfect.
Right?
And we both embrace body positivity and positivity in general. So this is a really fun partnership.
Yeah, I mean, I think when we were talking about setting this up, our number one thing was we both agree that the item you put on should feel good on your body, and that's really the only thing that's important. The size on the tag doesn't matter or anything like that. Do you feel good in it? Well, there you go. That's all you have to. That's all you have to care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always tell my clients that when they're trying on their lingerie or something like that, I say, if the clothing doesn't fit, that's the clothing's fault, not your fault. That's on the piece of clothing. It's supposed to serve you, and if it doesn't work, you find something else. It's no big deal.
Love that.
So do we want to jump
Yeah,
in?
let's
Okay, cool.
stroll over to some sexy clothes. So white and brights are really in for this summer. So a fun look that really makes your bright skirt pop is pairing it with a simple white tank, or this is my favorite that I don't wear, but I love when people do, crop top. So it's a really fun ensemble for just a day out and about. You can dress it up at night by throwing a jacket on over top. Super fun.
Crop tops are great. For boudoir photo shoots, I typically pair them with the underwear you're most comfortable in. That could be high rise for some people, long for others. It doesn't really matter. I typically advise black or maybe something more of a neutral to go with white. And then if you really wanna step outside your comfort zone even more, if you get it wet, it's even better. And I would recommend no bra under it, but it really is up to the comfort of the person who's wearing it. We would never force somebody to wear something that they did not want to wear in our studio. But yeah, if you feel a little saucy, get it wet with some warm water, because it will cool down quickly. And yeah, that's super fun to shoot in.
Yeah. And if I don't think you've plugged your social media yet, but if you ever want your daily dose of uplifting positivity and body positivity, please follow Alicia.
Follow me.
Because she said, she always wants you to be comfortable. I mean, even in her social media account, so it's really great. And here's the other, I think when we talked about boudoir, you mentioned that a white, just regular tank top is a super fun.
This is super sexy, especially if you get it wet. And a lot of times with something like this, where you're okay, it's just a white tank top. A lot of it comes down to posing as well. So how are you going to pose in something like this? Well, so I typically have people grab here and hold down, because this isn't going to give you a ton of cleavage, which is probably great if you're out and about.
Great for this. Hawaii,
in my
maybe.
studio, pull it down. Or you grab the bottom and you hold it in front of you like this, or you can even tie it up and turn it into a crop top. Or, this is what I would recommend, buy 2 of them. One you can wear out and about, and one that you will let me cut up and we can rip it off your body at the studio. If you've never ripped clothing off yourself, you're missing out.
Very liberating.
It really is. You wouldn't think so, but as you're ripping a tank top off your body, you're this is amazing. I am woman, hear me roar, and it's super fun. So yeah, get 2.
Yeah. So everybody has photos. Everybody knows how versatile and amazing they are. But they're especially versatile and amazing for boudoir shoots. So
right, that's why I like them as well. Not only are they going to go with everything for brunch or wherever.
Swim.
Exactly. They go with bodysuits, bra and underwear sets. Even if you don't want to wear anything and you just want to wear this, that looks great too. And they're really versatile for posing. You've got a lot of flowy fabric that's giving your hands something to do. Hold on to something, move it in front of you. We can drop it off the shoulders and you can hold it in front of you. something like this is even great for like doing this, and then I shoot and we can get the motion of the kimono, so that's great. There's like a ton that you can do with styling and with posing with something like this. So I really like it when people bring in flowy grills and things like that, because they're really fun to shoot in. And again, I feel like people they own these things and they don't think about bringing them to a shoot with me.
Well, and I feel like this also would be a really good, like, introduce your comfort level piece. Like, if you want to start with something underneath, and then if you feel comfortable moving into less,
Exactly.
like, this is a great piece to take you from all levels of comfort and clothing.
For sure. And like you almost get two looks with it, which is great too. So you wear something underneath it, throw this over the top, you shoot for a little bit, you take it off, but you keep on what you had underneath. And now it's like getting two looks for the price of one, basically. Like they look very different, but at the same time you didn't have to change, which is great.
Well, we have the staple bralette. I mean, we have lots of colors. We even got in a fun new fluorescent one, which would be really fun with your neon shoes.
So I shoot neon at the studio. So I have these like LED ice lights and a neon sign that says, what is it? Be a badass with a good ass. That's super fun to shoot with, and this kind of stuff is perfect for that. Because it's already bright and fun and funky. So if you want something a little bit outside of the box, this is great for something like that.
Yeah, and depending on your personal style, this is super versatile. So you could wear it with a pair of athletic bike shorts, which are all the rage this summer. You could wear it with something I think about half of us have in our closet here. Some fun high-waisted leggings. And I mean, throw a jean jacket over it with shorts. It's super versatile and super cute. And again, brights are all the rage this summer, so this is my new staple.
That's adorable.
So this would be like, when I saw this, I just thought like, oh, I just want to go like have a mimosa and have brunch. And it pairs really well with just about any short because it's white, it's a neutral, but these fun floral shorts would be perfect for a little Sunday morning out and about, maybe some fun sandals. But
I mean, as a boudoir look, again, it's white, so getting it wet, always great. It's not sheer, but it's got all these little, eyelets.
yeah,
Right?
Yep.
So if you chose to go without a bra, it's like we're not necessarily showing more than someone might be comfortable with, but we're just kind of on that like teasing edge of things, which is great. I also really like this because not everybody that I photograph is comfortable like with their arms. So something like this is great because you get to hide maybe an insecurity that you're still working on, and that's totally fine. But it's a good, I think, like first piece. So you wear this, you're a little more covered up, and if you're just getting into like the zone of the shoot before we jump into something that maybe is even more outside of your comfort zone. And again, with like pajama bottoms, this would be cute. With like little boy shorts, super cute.
Oh, yeah.
Even Daisy Dukes with this would be adorable. Like I think people they don't realize you can bring in like jeans and jean shorts, and that's super cute too. So that would just be super.
Yeah. Jean shorts with bralette too. That'd be really
Yep,
cute.
that's I love that. Yeah.
Taking notes.
And again, it's all how you pose it. So a lot of it is like unbuttoning and holding it underneath booty cheeks and stuff like that.
Fun.
Yep.
Kind of on the same note, a fun little summery sweater, which again, similar to this, can really go just about anywhere with you. In the early, cooler Port Washington days and earlier in the summer, I wore it with those kind of button fly jeans and tucked it in a little bit, but also a pair of linen shorts, and this would be really cute. So it's a good, like, if you're going on vacation, which I'm going on vacation soon too, so this is where my brain's at, like, oh, I'm going to bring this to Maine, and if it's cool out, I'll wear it. If it's hot out, I'll wear it. Perfect.
Yeah, that is perfect. We just got back from San Diego and it was like 69 degrees the whole time. So this would have been perfect.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. Next time. But I mean, in the world of boudoir, I love oversized sweaters. That's one of like the items on my list of things that people should bring. Because A, you probably already own one, or you can get one here pretty easily. And B, they're really hot. I think they're super hot. I mean, again, it comes down to how you're going to pose and how you're going to style what's underneath it. So in this case, if a bra or a tank is where you feel comfortable, cool. I would say if you're feeling okay with it, forego that and just wear the sweater. And again, with posing, we're probably gonna grab the fabric because this is pretty oversized, right? Which means we're losing all of your shape. So we're gonna make sure we're picking up your shape in camera by pulling all the fabric forward so we can see your waist, pulling it up so we can see your tummy if you're okay with that, pulling it off of your shoulder so we see a little more clavicle, that's great too, and of course grabbing the collar and pulling down. So something like this, you might feel like, oh, it's gonna be too boxy or too big, but once we start giving your hands something to do, it's gonna look like a patia, like skin tight basically, which is great.
And there's lots of great examples on your social media of that too, if you want to see
Yeah.
it in real life.
I have a decent amount of people whose first outfit is an oversized sweater. And in this case, I know I was saying, you know, with the white, like black underwear are great or nude underwear. Even if you could find a pair of underwear that matched the colors of the stripe, that'd be really great too.
All right. Well, these are kind of in the same vein, more white, more fun. So we'll skip those for now. But this would probably be my first look of choice. So this, I mean, super versatile top. The buttons are functional, which is great for many reasons. But I always like to unbutton my top button when I'm out and about with these anyways. But these are great with bike shorts, with distressed denim, jean jacket over top. I mean, this is such a versatile piece.
Yeah.
What would you do with it?
I would kind of say the
More
same.
buttons.
You could do shorts with it. That'd be really great. I would do all the buttons. Probably if my client was okay with that. Again, we'd probably pose by bringing fabric forward and like pulling it up and off of your waist. And then something like, since this is a solid color, you could almost even do like a really fun pair of underwear. Like there are some brands out there that do really funky, fun patterns. And normally I kind of advise against doing a lot of stuff with patterns because we don't want it to clash with anything and we don't want to lose focus from you. But a funky pair of underwear with just a solid color tank, you get some really fun movie shots. So if you have like, let's say your favorite movie is Star Wars, or you have a partner who's really into a movie or like something like that, you find some underwear that go with that genre, take a picture with this and that underwear, make it something super cute, and the rest can all be for you. This isn't even everything here that would work. There's athleisure wear, that's great. Sports bras, great. T-shirts, great. I mean, there's a lot that you probably already have in your closet or that you could get out and about that would work great for a boudoir photo shoot. I mean, the last thing I wanted to touch on really quick too were accessories.
Oh,
So what do you wear in terms of like jewelry? So normally for a photo shoot, any jewelry kind of works because you're upright the whole time. But you are not upright the whole time when you are with me. You're laying down for probably, I don't know, 50% of your session, which means that the jewelry you wear is going to move around a lot. So I typically try to shy away from really dangly pieces. Those are great if we're going to be doing a lot of standing up or sitting poses. But if I'm going to have you like arching or laying down or something like that, and you've got big dangly earrings on or a big like super costumey necklace on, they tend to slide around and they look a little funky in your pictures. So I think petite earrings, small earrings, anything that's like, I mean back here is great where it's just like a decorative stud. Those are great because your hair is gonna fall back and you're gonna see them, but they're not gonna go anywhere and look like disheveled. Same thing with necklaces. If it's like something small, petite, I can normally do a pretty good job of keeping that lined up where it needs to be. But like the heavier the center part of your necklace goes, the more it's gonna wanna fall around and like end up behind your neck and stuff like that. So it's just something to keep in mind.
And we have a bunch. Tiny studs are my favorite thing
Yeah.
ever. They're so cute. I always have them in stock because they're my obsession. And with the daintier necklaces, that's again super in the summer, but layered. So like I have on today a chunkier, bigger necklace along with a dainty little one. And dainty necklaces are also my jam, so they'll always be.
Yeah, and that's like perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Now, if you did have something that was really special to you or something and it didn't fit these rules, granted, these are not rules. Feel free to break them. We can totally shoot with that. But it's just something to keep in mind that a lot of people don't think of, because why would you think about that when you're picking out your jewelry? But it's something I think about. Like, okay, well, when you lay down and you're wearing this, it might look a little funky, and you might not love the photos quite as much as if you had gone with like a stud or something like that.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed seeing some footage from the event. I'm definitely going to be back in Candid form to do more shopping and more events and more styling. So if you're local, go check them out, and I will come with you and help you shop for sure. And they have punch cards now, so you can start your own loyalty punch card. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Bedecked. Tune in next week for whatever topic or book I decide to dig out next. Bye!